Yes, yes. No worries.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks.
Yeah, sure, I will.
Let me check the.
Okay, good morning to all our viewers currently with us. Our forum, live forum today is up until 11 o'clock. I'm your live forum host today. My name is Roshini. And please like and share this video with everyone. And we will join you in 4 minutes, 10 o'clock sharp, yeah? All right, see you guys in a while.
All right, that's good. Share the Facebook as well. You can see yourself in the Facebook, but don't switch on the the volume. Well, there are 8 people there already. Maybe we should get at least 100 viewers.
I forward to our students, all the business students.
Yeah, ask the student to come in
Yeah.
and make us proud.
Video with everyone. Good. Guys, if y'all are having Facebook on the other side, mute it, yeah? Because I can hear
Or
my
else you'll
voice.
be, yeah, or else you'll be echoing things.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Ruhi.
Oh, it's a Dr.
Mr.
Rohi.
Sorry, Dr. Ruhi. Good morning, Dr. Ruhi.
Dr. Rohi just arrived. Now that this is a topic that Dr. Rohi will know well as well. Business. Right.
Dr. Ruhi, please ask us questions, or you can put in your insights
Or
about
share.
business, and then we
Yes.
can discuss it with the speakers that we have today. Yeah. And to all viewers as well, yeah, you guys can put in your question in the comment section. Alternatively, you may WhatsApp us at 0113 530 8837.
Yep.
Good morning, party.
Yep. All right. Good. Can see most of them.
Sion Chai said, Miss Prabha, woo. I think it's your student.
Hi, John.
Oh, Leon is here.
Good
All right.
morning, Sion Chai. Yeah.
Morning, Zion.
Zion is studying Oxford Brookes programs and
Yeah.
he's very nervous today because he's waiting for the result. Guys, Zion is waiting for his
He
outcome of the
completed his
result.
foundation actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
but he have to score that and minimum entry requirement. That is where very nervous today. Thanks for him to join us on a nervous day. So he may declare public holiday tomorrow if he's successful. No? Prabha, if you sit a little bit at the side, then the UCSI College logo will
Oh.
not be blocked. Like me, I have to sit at the side. Then I'm not blocking.
All right, it's 10 o'clock and we shall start the forum now. Good morning, everyone. I'm Roshni, your live forum host. And today we are going to speak everything about business, finance, accounting, management, and economics. And with that, I'd like to wish those who are back to work, stay safe. And all viewers that are with us, stay with us until 11. And you may leave your questions, or comments. We can even have a small discussion if you have any certain concerns or questions about businesses, and we'll get the speakers to answer you. All right. And okay, let's welcome our speakers now. Our speaker for today would be Ms. Prabha, Head of Program Business from UCSI College. Good morning, Ms. Prabha.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. And Mr. Amzar, UCSI College Lecturer, Business as well. Good morning, Mr. Amzar.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. Cavent Lee, our alumni. Good morning,
Good
Kevin.
morning.
Good morning. And Dr. Chong, our Head of Academic Affairs. Good morning, Dr. Chong.
Yeah, morning, Roshini. Morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, be
Yeah.
great.
Not too bad.
Great.
Hope
Kevin?
the MCO lifted soon.
Yes. Kevin?
I'm studying now.
Right. So how is it like, Kevin? How is it like studying from home online? What are the differences?
I think will be hard if we go to the physical class because we cannot face to face meet our friend because I am a new intake in my degree. I don't meet all my friends, so I also don't know who they are. So it can be difficult to join a group to do assignments like that, and we don't know all their personality at all. So it's very hard to communicate.
Yes, yeah, I understand. All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Now, Ms. Prabha, I'll pass the floor to you. You can talk to us everything about business.
All right. Thank you, Miss Roshini.
All
And
right, no
thank you
worries.
to each and everyone here for being with us today.
All
All right. Can I share my slides?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So, can you all see the slides?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right, let me start. Maybe some of the viewers might ask us, what is business? Why you need to study business, miss? Right? So business basically perform various tasks, right? It includes finance, include management, economics, right? And also human resource as well. Okay, so I'd like to touch on our mission and vision first. Okay, as we all know, UCSI College is to be the leading college renowned for its leadership and academic pursuits in engagement with industry and community. So to ensure that our business program are market driven, okay, and our graduates are employable. Okay, so we always provide a quality education for our students. Okay. Next, our mission is to transform life and community through holistic learning experience. So this means that the key quality learning through a holistic approach is where students are able to think critically and communicate effectively. So this is our main vision and vision, right?
Okay.
Next, in order to provide a good quality education, right, we seek to do this following, which is our educational goals, right? So through commitment, through students' experience, the students will be applied their values, their skills through the intellectual discipline they learn in the classroom, okay, and towards of the development of future life, and also they will serve back to the community, right? And we hope they will generate a lifelong learning. So this is our educational goals. All right.
Okay, okay, all right, sure.
All right. Why you need to choose a business at UCSI College, right? First and foremost, we have a global partnership with top universities, right? We just started our 3+0 Oxford degree program, right? And also we have a UK degree transfer program where it is very affordable and allows our students to enroll for a degree program at UCSI College that collaborates with the partner university. Okay.
Okay.
And second, education beyond classroom is very important because students get to expose or get a new opportunity exploring the learning beyond the class, right? So for example, we bring our students, diploma in marketing and also our diploma in mass comm students to one of a famous Leo Burnett industry, right? So we bring our students on March this year, where we have a syllabus on advertising, promotion in business, public relations. So students basically can illustrate or they find how to do a marketing in a business. Okay, so they are very engaged, and they mention that they find interest when they go for industrial visits like this.
Yeah. Yes.
And then next we have lecturers with industry related experience. Okay. It is our culture in UCSI to retain a good staff. Perhaps UCSI College are providing training to lecturers as well as the head of programs, head of departments, you know. So they have experience in teaching and also as in industry for many years. So they are exposed to this learning, this teaching. They are share their experience. All right, so this is why you need to choose to study business in UCSI College. Okay. Apart from that, we have a best e-learning platform here. Because of this, due to this MCO, we are retaining our classes through online, and we are using course networking and Microsoft Teams as a e-learning platform. Okay, so students are very much engaging, and they interact each other. They share their views, their points through discussion, through summative assessment and formative assessment as well. All right, and last but not least, we have a great guest speaker. We invite them to give a talk, workshop to our students. All right. We can see that this is a value added to the students, whereby students can build connection between what they are learning with the current real world experiences. Okay, so this is the reason that you need to study at UCSI.
Yeah. Maybe is there any viewer? I think the viewers is keep coming in. Is fantastic. I can see more friends. Yeah, joining us. A lot of likes. Yeah, fantastic. And the line is breaking up a little bit from Roshini's side. And maybe Kevin, you want to say something as Miss Prabha has been elaborating on the business course. You are the person, one of the students that have been learning in the college for the last 2 years. Right?
Yeah, Kevin, you can share your experience.
Yeah, I think it's in this year it's not a major problem or issue in my diploma. I think the obstacle that I meet in my diploma
Please
is
bear with us, yeah? Yeah,
Uh,
Kevin, can you hear me?
yeah, I can.
Kevin is just trying to share her experience, Roshini.
Yeah.
I think
All right,
Roshini
sure.
line
Go on,
is
Kevin. I'm
line.
Maybe some connection.
using the go on, Kevin, go on.
Okay. I think in diploma, the obstacle that I meet is like, my English is not very good because in college we need to use the English to communicate with lecturer, with student, with every staff. Because my primary language is Mandarin. I talk with in my kindergartens, in my primary school, secondary school. So in the college, I need um, to note down everything that the lecturer talk, they are teaching, and go home to check a dictionary what is the meaning about. And yeah, because is if you don't understand the lecturer, so you very hard to catch up the progress of what the lecturer is teaching about. Yeah, I think this is like the main things. If a student want to study in UCS College, we need to improve more about our English, like that. Yeah.
I think I'd like to touch on the English side. One of the major advantage of studying in a private institutions like UCSI College is actually English. One of the key advantage because
Yes.
employability, English is key. I'm saying this because despite there's a movement of we need to study multiple language, this is good. Even Bahasa Melayu is our official language in Malaysia. But over time, you keep on hearing that employer want all our students to know how to speak in English and write in English. So during this time, like Kevin has gone through, rightfully that you mentioned about English. This is because UCSI College, we have to make sure that you graduate with good English. We know this is a key
Yes.
employability issue. Miss Prabha mentioned about this in early stage that we take care of employability. And in these 2 years, we have to make sure that you graduate with that skill. Beside the business skill, all our students, and we give English courses along the line, and you see a lot of English subjects being incorporated into the program as well. I'm glad to hear that actually. Instead, and then you have progressed and improved, then that is a great job done by the lecturers and the program.
To add on, Dr. Chong, we do have English remedial in our UCSI College. Yeah. So students, like certificate students that don't have English, they don't pass English, so they are required to sit for English remedial in our college.
Yeah, I think most of us, I think starting from my years, I'm born in 1970 plus. So during my time when I am studying, the education system have evolved and changed. I'm not in the English stream. I'm in the Malay bahasa kebangsaan stream. So that English is not naturally incorporated in our syllabus from day one. And when we go to university, suddenly it changes. And some of us who are a little bit more lucky, like Kevin, you guys are very lucky when you convert in the higher institutions, you go to a stream that completely run in English, and you have to adapt that change, yeah, and that difficult years, if
Yeah.
you work hard, then you will suddenly see your employability, chances of employability is very high. Yeah.
Yes,
True.
if I may add something,
Yes, Mr. Hamzar.
based on what Kevin and Prabha and Dr. Chong were saying, yes, it's good to have English as your medium of learning, because as we all know, most of the university, in fact, some of public university in Malaysia, they are changing. I mean, they're using English as their medium now, and
Yeah.
from Kevin experience, see that's the reason why most of our business subject in UCSI College, we have all sort of what we call assessment, like presentations or kind
Yes.
of I mean that kind of assessment to we do that because we want to make sure that our student English are good at the end of their studies.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Kevin, Mr. Hamzar, and Ms. Prabha and Dr. Chong. Ms. Prabha, you want to continue with your share?
Yeah. Can. All right. Students might ask, which should I study? Which program should I choose? Finance, accounting, management, or economics? Basically, it's all about fame. You know? So the popularity of fame subject causes from their crucial role itself in the course of business, in the world of business, right? So let me go through glance with the accounting first, all right? So accounting typically involve in analyzing and utilizing financial information in order to evaluate the business financial position. So in accounting, students will learn the basic bookkeeping, you know, how to manage the balance sheet and income statement, right? And whereas finance is a very broad, it involves prediction, it involves potential profit growth, okay, and it is an access of monetary resources and also funding options, okay, and the common specialization in finance will be corporate finance, investment, behavioral finance, financial management, international finance, and so on. It's so many actually. And whereas students might ask, what is the difference between economics and business, right?
Yes,
So
yes, true.
economics is, I would say that queen of a social science, where it involves making decision, making choices, right? Whereas business is overall prospects of the finance management. So in management, students will be learn the theories, how to make a decision about the behavior of people, right? And then what else I can say about finance? I think Amza, anything you want to add on finance?
Yes, basically it's similar to what Ms. Prabha have said. In finance, it's basically you learning more on you analyze the information that you get from the accounting data. I mean that is finance. So that is one of the difference between finance and accounting. And what else I can say? It's like I think we're going to have more explanation on that later. But all I can say, if you are into accounting, it involves a lot of more on paperwork. If you are a numbers fan, I can say. So you are an accounting student. So in finance, in finance is involved more on like Ms. Prabha have said this. I said this. activities of raising funds, analyze your cash flow, that kind of activities.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Prabha and Mr. Hamza. Okay, to all our viewers who are watching with us, good morning, and to all that wished us in the comment section, you may leave your questions in the comment section, and we'll get the speakers to answer your questions. Meanwhile, please share and like our video, yeah, with everyone that you know. All right, Ms. Prabha and Mr. Hamza, I just want to squeeze in few questions. Would that be good?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, sure. Ms. Prabha, how strong must one's maths be in order for them to actually pursue business, studying business?
Okay. Roshini, thank you, Roshini, for the question.
No problem.
So let's say students they want to pursue a diploma in business or diploma in marketing. All right, they should pass 3 subjects. All right, so math shouldn't be a problem to join DBA or diploma in marketing. Whereas if they want to continue or pursue their studies in diploma in accounting, there they need mathematics. They need to pass the mathematics in their SPM.
Okay, all right. And are all these majors interrelated, like has in like finance, accounting, economics, and probably management? Are they all interrelated?
I would say that it's like a cake and a piece of cake.
Okay.
Right. So
I get you.
Yeah, whether you plan to continue to study in the fields of finance, accounting, economics, you should study the business, right? You should study the business, because in business, the students are able to learn in giving their ideas, where they share their opinions, critical thinking, how they analyze. We give a case study, so how they analyze from the case study. They need to come up with the real world experiences. Okay, and beside that, they will learn the accounting skills as well in business, right? The basic bookkeeping, and they also learn entrepreneurial skills in business. Okay, by learning the entrepreneur skill, they're able to create innovations on their product and services. So I would say it's all interrelated.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Prabha. All right, Ms. Prabha, you can go on with your sharing. Meanwhile, to all viewers with us, good morning to y'all. Hope y'all having a good day, and please share and like our video. Please bring in your questions in the comment section. Yeah, we'll get the speakers to actually answer you. Today we are talking about business. So any questions about business, studying business, about finance, accounting, management, economics, all questions are allowed. Thank you so much. Ms. Prabha, you may continue.
All right, thank you. All right. Now let me brief on what are the steps that students should do after the SPM. What are the career, the education pathway in UCSI College? So they can continue the a certificate in business studies, all right? And they can further their studies in diploma. All right. So in our college, we have diploma in business, we have diploma in marketing, we have diploma in accounting, and also we have diploma in real estate. Okay, for dream students. Okay, so then they may pursue. They might ask, Miss, can I continue my degree in UCSI College? Yes, definitely. They can continue their 3+0 Oxford degree program. Right, it's a collaboration with the partner university, and we do have a UK degree transfer program, which is 2+1, 2+2. Right, and we do have a program, American degree transfer program as well. So these are the education pathway for business in UCSI College.
Yeah.
Yes. Dr. Chong, you'd like to add in?
Yeah, I think it's a whole stream of education pathway, and especially for those who inspire to be a businessman and who want to know a little bit more about this. You see, when someone finish SPM, you may have a different variety of personality, and some come with a good result, some have less fortunate because of some because different background. If your result is not good, don't feel that that is the end of the world. Okay, Those people, sometimes when I consult students and parents, they say that their children don't have good academic result. What can we do? Should we just go out and work? And you know that it's very competitive nowadays, very, very competitive, right? Now, if you look at our certificate in business, which is one of our very popular program, the entry level is just one pass. It's one credit.
One credit BM Sejarah pass. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just one credit. And then, so a person who don't do well in STM is not the end of the world. All right, I can prove it to you by going to CBS, diploma, and bachelor. At the end of the day, someone can end up in UK, United Kingdom, and come back with a bachelor degree, despite not doing well in SPM. We call it second life. It's a second life transformation. So if given a time and challenges, and of course you have to be fully motivated, then you can end up with a degree, maybe 2 years extra, that's all, and finish and come back and compete in the real world. All right. And those people, normally people ask me, those who are academically more inclined or less academic will do well in life. It depends on people. But I often see those people in the average and below in academic and doing business, they excel in business. Those people are so good in academic, end up as a lecturer like us. Okay, then we are drilling with academic. We become professionals. But if you want to be an employer, but you need to know about business, cut short all your mistake and time, and then that is what the course is all about. A lot of time people discuss with me, should I go out and explore business without any degree? You know, then I can learn from experience. Yeah, you can learn it that way, but the issue, you may take 10 to 15 years, all right? But then in education, we give you broad knowledge and in-depth discussion, and like what I say, critical thinking. The mistake done by 200 companies, say for example, throughout your entire study, you may have a lot of case study about do and don't, and all the case studies about mistake of an Enron case. Eventually, we will learn a lot of case studies in Malaysia as well, overseas, Singapore, and all these are very in-depth experiences that people face in running companies. With that, when you are equipped with all this, then you go out and perhaps based on past experiences and case studies shared, you will be a better businessman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for the insight, Dr. Chong. I'm sure most parents and students will find that really, really helpful. Thank you so much, Dr. Chong. All right. Ms. Prabha, do you want to continue sharing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
See, Prabha have a lot of pictures there. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to share some of the our students' projects. All right. So if you look at this picture, our business students are taking the community service projects, one of their syllabus. All right. And this community service was led by Miss Ain, our MPU lecturer. All right. So our students basically they went for the refugee center and they prepared healthy breakfast, you know. So and then they also educate the students over there, all right, by doing some activities. If you can see here, they write with the newspaper, all right. And then we have another group where they went to animal shelter. All right, so they clean the students are clean the box litter of the animals, the cats, and then they also my students also they paint the wall. You see, if you can see from the picture, the drawings is from our students actually.
Okay.
All right, and last one is this one, our beach cleanup. Okay, it was at PD. Port Dickson. And if you can see our humble woman here, Associate Professor Dr. Mabel Tan, and also our smart Dr. Chong, they participate as well in this beach cleanup activity project.
Was it fun, Dr. Chong?
Yes, it's nice that everybody work together and walking along the beach. Yeah, We hope to do it one more time.
I probably would join in this time. Looks fun.
It's fun.
All right,
Yeah,
Miss Prabha.
it's very fun. Actually, this kind, sorry to interrupt, this
Yes.
kind of project actually to increase civil awareness among the students.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. True. Thank you so much, Miss Prabha.
Yeah.
Cavent, have you joined in any of these services, community services project?
Yeah, I joined and I go to the refugee school, which is located at the Buku Jalanan Chowkit over there. Yeah, and I am the treasurer in this project. And for my job, I need to control all the budget that we spend in this project, and I need to collect all the money from my members and go to buy the material that we need in this project, like because we need to prepare the breakfast and lunch for the refugee students. So I need to go to buy the material that I need to prepare the food, because for our breakfast is bread and jam. So I need to seek for the lower price to buy the materials. Yeah, in order to control the budget. And I also need to find a sponsorship, because all the member need to give up their give 10 ringgit to me to let me to go to buy some material that needs in the project. So I need to find a sponsorship as much as possible, because some of the students maybe cannot afford to too much money in here. Yeah, I think the obstacle that we meet in this project is most of the students are Indonesia, and yeah, so they probably is not good in English or in Malay, so we need to use the dual language to communicate with them, to let them to understand what we are talking about, because we need to conduct some activity, and we need to let them know about what activity we are conducting and what they should do, like that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the sharing, Cavent. All right, to all viewers who are viewing us, please share this video and like this video. You guys can ask any question about our business here. We'll get the speakers to answer you. All right, Ms. Prabha, would you like to continue
Can I
sharing?
continue?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Next, we have our guest speaker from industrial. All right. We have Mr. Raja Surya from Pemetik Sendirian Berhad. So we invite him to give a talk to our students, our business students. So his topic is very interesting, and it's about being an entrepreneur. What are the challenges of being an entrepreneur? And the students engage well, participate well with the speaker. All right, next, I would like to share. All right, this is one of our alumni, EDRE alumni student. All right, so we invite him as well. DC, the CEO of the business is the business is about Kulu Kulu. All right, so John Chang is the one who we invited him to give a talk to our students, and it is very interesting. Actually, it is very interesting and engaging talk, because students were spot on assignment, and they were given some monetary rewards. So students enjoy very well.
It is one of the great moment at that point of time when the organizer says that you will be winning 500 ringgit on the spot. So suddenly, it is a real business presentations, and everybody get involved and demonstrate their skills. Fantastic event. Yeah.
Yes, very interesting also.
So there's a lot of things that happening. I don't think what do you call that, Prabha is able to show everything. Just now she has shown the Mr. Raja Surya sharing his experience. In fact, we know Rajeshwarya for some time, and he is also our industrial advisor. So
Yeah.
getting industrial people to come in and share real life experience. It is also like a case
Yes.
study. Yeah, case study is where we put on the text. Yeah, right? Somebody wrote the case study and put in the text, and sharing experience from industrial is not from the text but from their verbal communication. They come in and they tell our students, what do you do, what you don't do. You want to become an entrepreneur, watch out on this. Is it difficult? I know Raja Surya for so long, and he's
Oh, okay.
entrepreneurs that go up and down, in his life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because I used to work as an accountant, and I prepare account for him as well. So I
Oh,
can
okay.
see his performance from day one. Then he start his business when he's really down and he's really up. So it's very important that our students learn
Mm-hmm.
when you inspire to be a businessman. Okay, what are the ups and downs? And in
Yeah.
the research record, you can see that nearly 80 to 90% of entrepreneur is not doing well. All right, only
Yep.
about
Yep. Yep.
20% to 10% are successful. So it's not easy to be entrepreneur. Okay,
Mm-hmm. True.
I'm not
True.
discouraging you to be entrepreneur, but then just be watchful. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Try to be entrepreneur as young as you can. Try it out. Don't regret towards the end of your life. Then, oh, I regret I didn't do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. No, try it out. So as young as uh, uh, undergraduate, now we have a lot of opportunities to be entrepreneur. Try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Chong, for that sharing. Ms. Prabha, I have a question
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
Okay. What are the common struggles that your students face in your experience of teaching, especially business?
This is very challenging question for me. In fact, I should struggle now answering to you. Okay. The common struggle that basically from my students um morning class struggle. Yeah, morning
Oh,
class struggle.
okay.
Especially the 8 a.m. classes. They will
Mm-hmm.
give a lot of excuses,
Mm-hmm.
and moreover, I would say that I taught finance subjects. So
Mm.
uh, I every students walk with a different walk through different through my
Mm-hmm.
door. So I need to, for instance, some might struggle with the calculation. I need to give extra
Yes.
guidance, I need to put extra effort to guide them in order for them to pass my subjects. So
Oh.
uh, apart from that, some of my students are juggling with the job and studies. They need to work part-time, to cover up their tuition fees. So in terms of managing time, they struggle actually.
So those are the common struggles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Prabha. Kevin, I have a question for you. Okay, what is finance and economics all about?
For me, finance is like you can work for individual, corporation, or governments,
Mm-hmm.
and if the person like need to invest or help others to invest to earn about more profit or like that in me finance because I have not have a basic have a strong concept about the finance because in my diploma in business administration I just take one subject about what is intro to finance
Mm-hmm.
and economics. I'm not sure about that. Economic is for me is like mm, uh,
Maybe Mr. Amzar, you would like to answer about economics?
Yes, yes. I mean, It's basically it's not about what you call it money. Basically, economy is a branch of knowledge. Is more concerned about the production, consumption, and transfer of wealth. Is part of social science knowledge. So that's basically economic. We study about how our society, I mean, as a whole, how we use our limited resources. So, and in economic, you learn how do you, I mean, with all the limited resources, how do you manage that? So that's why in economic, you learn about supply and demand, or, you know, I mean, Kevin has experience in that subject, micro and macro.
Yeah.
So basically, in a simple word, that's economic.
That's okay. Mr. Hamza, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Reasons on why should a student, because I have parents and a student asking me this, like, why should they actually pursue either finance, accounting, management, economics for their, major or even
Okay.
diploma? Yeah.
So it's basically same as what Miss Prabha has said, the FAME subject,
Yep.
finance,
Same.
accounting, management, and economic. Okay.
Alright.
For me, there's a few reasons why you should study. If you want to put in a single word, why you should study business lah. The first one is, I think, you can develop your crucial communication skills, because in all the business subject in basic in our program, for example, most of the subject we emphasize on communication skills. So that's the reason why, like I said earlier, why you have to do presentation and to do a small what you call that, a public speaking, something like that. And it's all to develop your communication skills. And the second reason, I think, is because okay, so you see some of the subject in business study like marketing. So in this kind of subject, for example, I mean, marketing subject, you learn how to know your audience. All right. So in business, you need to know your audience. For example, you as a teacher, you need to inspire student. Or if you are politician, you run campaigns to win support, right? So in order to do all this, you need to know your audience. So one of the method is by, I mean, learning marketing, because in marketing, one of the what we call it, things that you learn is how to know your audience, your target market, right? And the third reason, maybe you learn about accounting and budgeting, right? Okay, I mean, it's obvious. For if you do program in accounting, so you learn deep about accounting and budgeting, costing. So this is all important, because, you know, like Dr. Chong has said earlier, many business fail, and one of the main reason is because of poor financial management. All right. So the reason why I encourage students to study business is because of this. You learn about accounting and budgeting and costing, all that. And the same point Dr. Chong, Ms. Prabha has said earlier is you can unlock your entrepreneur what we call that, potential inside you with business study. Because I mean, for example, our program, we have entrepreneur study, we have introduction to business as a introductory subject. All right. So this subject, it demands your creativity, innovation, and how you execute your strategy. So the next one, okay, this is more into because in our diploma we don't have really specific subject into finance, but the reason why you do business subject, one of it is because of you learn about investment and finance, and this is what Kevin's doing now. I think program, you are in investment and finance, yeah, Kevin?
Yes, finance and investment, yes.
Yes. So with business, I mean, if you do business study, you will learn about this as well, investment and finance. and it's about how how can I say that? You will understand the basic of a financial market, for example. And then a firm or a company financial health. How do you assess a company health? And then the last one, I think, some of the subject in business study, it touch on project management. In fact, I'm sure in some of business degree program they have a project management a subject. So the reason why you need to study business is because of that. You learn how to manage a project, and from every angle. I think that's wrap it all lah. That's the reason why you need to study business.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Hamza. That's really insightful. So to those who are actually questioning on why you should pursue business, yeah, Mr. Hamza, I hope Mr. Hamza has answered you. And all viewers that are with us until now, thank you so much. We have approximately 15 more minutes. You can get in your questions in the comment section. We'll get the speakers to answer you. And we'd appreciate if you can actually like and share this live forum, yeah, with everyone that you know. All right. Kevin.
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell us the difference probably about business management and business administration?
Yeah, sure. For
Yes,
me,
Kevin.
business management is like the management of the business. It may be conduct like the knows about the productions, consumptions, and distributions of the goods and services. Also, in the business management, we need to is meant to know how to control, how to distribute, how to directing a business operate well, and how to interact with others. Like if business operations is like how you administration your work, and beside that, business administration is like how we call that is include to overseeing all the business activity or operations. So it covers the fields like accounting, because in my diploma I need to learn like accounting and finance and some of the management and marketing subject like that. It's cover some of the subject like that in the business operations. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Amzar and Ms. Prabha, just one, I asked this to most of my speakers for the past forums, and I'd like to ask you all as well. Now for business, we have diploma, bachelor's, and then our postgrad, and then PhD, right? What would you advise your students? Would you ask them to stop at diploma, bachelor's? What would you advise them? Yeah. What do you think it's best? Maybe from now in times for another 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. What do you think?
I always advise my students do not stop at diploma, further their studies, go to higher levels, degree, master, PhD. Even during if they work, they can study as a part-time. That's what I did for my master. Right? I work at the same time I pursue my master. Okay, so there is no stop for education actually.
Yeah, same
Okay,
here.
okay. Yeah, Mr.
I
Hamza.
mean, you never stop seeking knowledge. As long as there's an opportunity for you, just go for it.
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Chua, maybe you'd like to add in?
Yeah, I think it is very important for someone to learn the broad knowledge and theoretical perspective of business, because as an entrepreneur, oftentimes we need to learn about the new things that are happening, or I would say past, present, and future. Right? If you are so experienced, so it's past. How about the future? Then all the academicians are trained to look at the past, present, and future, and that is our job. I think those who are academicians love to look at the past and talk about the future and predict the talk about the present and predict the future. So we like to analyze business. We like to look at how things is going. Then we give our perspective, and then we look at other people's perspective. So we spend all this time to look at all this broad knowledge, depth of knowledge, past and present, so that to help those people in the business line who are so concentrate in their present. And when you meet academicians, they have broad knowledge and to share with you. And for students, actually, then you have wealth, huge knowledge that your lecturer had. All right. If you talk
Yeah.
to a certain businessman, they are very good in the certain area. All right, they're fantastic in that, and that is what you have. But if you talk to academicians, then you will see they have broad knowledge, and some of our academicians, most of us have learned that we try to make certain knowledge into concept, framework, and theory, where we can see all the similarities of factors, and then we tell our students, okay, those are the factors, those are the success factors after studies of various industry. Where do we get it from? We get it from academicians who have done research, good concept, good theory. And we tell you, don't do that. But most of the time, as we all human being, we tell them don't do that, that they will still do that. All right, that's where
Yes.
that's what happened. They happen in religion study as well. God has been telling us not to lie, and we lie. Don't tell us don't do this, don't do that. We do that. It already as a framework. So how do we come up with all this framework again? We study all the business success and failure for the past 100 and 200 years, right? And then those students who come in, that's why we say you come in with a wealth of knowledge. 2 years that you spend, how many research people have done, how many millions of dollars a researcher have done, telling you that, okay, don't do this, okay? If you do this, it's not going to be good, right? But then we'll leave it to you at the end of the day. Okay, all
Yes,
right,
yes.
that's my view. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Chong, for the
Yeah.
insight. I hope everyone is benefiting from our forum today. And yeah, we have approximately 8 minutes left. Any questions? Any questions, viewers? Anything at all? You can ask us, and then we'll get the speakers to actually answer you. And okay, Miss Prabha,
Yes.
what are the job prospects for finance graduates?
Okay. Job prospect of finance is they can become a financial manager,
Mm-hmm.
right? They can work in a chartered accountant firm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they can be a financial advisor as well, right?
Uh-huh.
I before I came into the education line, I worked in a chartered accountant firm as a
Ah.
tax executive, you know.
Uh-huh.
So there is a various job prospect for the finance students out there. Right, even they can work in a commercial banking, as a loan officer, as a
Mm-hmm.
branch manager, so they can even be a fund accountant as well.
Okay. Based on your previous jobs experience, can you explain a little bit about what did you do? Maybe students can get a little bit insight about accounts, working, how would it be like?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So basically, after my degree, I complete my bachelor of degree. I joined in a internship, and then I continue work there for 2 years, in
Mm-hmm.
a chartered accountant. So my job is to prepare tax. So I prepare tax for the company, for the partnership, and also for the sole proprietor. Okay, so basically we need to go through their balance sheet, income statement, and right, and then we need to do a P&L account for them as well, and then we will calculate the tax for that. That is what I did.
Hmm. Interesting. Nice. Thank you, Miss Prabha.
Yeah.
Um, to all viewers viewing us right now, we have 6 minutes, approximately 6 minutes left. Please comment your questions in the comment section below, and we'll get the speakers to answer you. Alternatively, please share our video as well. All right. Mr. Hamzar,
Yes.
will one have a broader career choice if they were to study accounting and finance instead of accounting or finance? Which one is better? Accounting alone, finance alone, or accounting and finance together?
All right. Personally, I think if you have opportunity to do both, just proceed with both accounting and finance, because you have more what you call it, your option will be wider, will be much wider compared to if you just take one major like accounting. I've explained this earlier. If you do bachelor in accounting, for example, it will prepare you to record transaction and analyze a financial statement in order what do you call that, to have a clear picture of the data. But if you do degree in finance, you will learn about more on a long-term financial and budget planning of a firm or company. And you find out how to make sure that the specific company or the firms reach its financial goals. All right. So like I said earlier, finance activities include raising fund. It's about analyze the cash flow, and you make a financial prediction of a company. All right. And like back to the question. For me, it's better to proceed with, to go for both accounting and finance. So, like if you just, proceed with accounting, you become accountant, you will deal with numbers, right? To reflect, like Ms. Prabha has mentioned earlier, it's about tax returns, income and revenue, all that. And if you are in finance, you become for example, financial analyst, for example. So you will draft the budget, compare, and then come up with the best option to reduce the financial risk for uncertainty for a company. So for me, it's better to study both. In fact, if we look from a different perspective, if you want to proceed with a professional certificate, all right,
such as
ACCA, right? If you are in accounting,
Yep.
you can opt for ACCA or CPA, for example. But if you have both accounting and finance, you can opt for ACCA, CPA, or maybe ICEW. This is all professional body of accounting. And then maybe, if you have finance as well, you can go for CFA, a chartered financial analyst. Right? You can. That is one of the what we call it, reputable financial analyst professional body, I can say. So it's better to have both.
Okay. Mr. Hamzar, regarding ACCA, CFA, is it? And
Yes,
CPA, right?
yes.
Would you recommend students to actually go on with this professional bodies exams, and would you recommend that? Yeah.
Again, personally, it depends on. Okay, we back to the topic. Whether you want to go broad or you want to go deep, right? So if you want to be someone special in that area, all right, you want to be a expert in that area. So I encourage them to go for that. For example, okay, if you are after you finish your degree in finance and investment, we take example of our student here, Kevin. So maybe if she decide to proceed into a investment or financial industry, so she may decide to make a what we call that, to go to do a CFA, chartered financial, to become a financial analyst. Because with CFA, your what we call that, you have how can I put it in there's more opportunity for you, to go into a financial industry, right? Or if you want to go into top management, for example, so maybe you can opt for MBA, because MBA covers like the whole thing of business management. All right.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Amzar, for that insight. Because I had parents asking me that, students asking me that. So now I'm sure my students who are watching now, they would be much more clear. Thank you so much, Mr. Hamzar.
No
And
problem.
with that, we have come to an end for today's forum. So I'd like to thank Ms. Prabha, Mr. Amzar, and Cavent, and Dr. Chong as well. Thank you so much for the insight today. I'm sure my parents and all students have actually benefited from this today. And they have a better
Right.
understanding about business itself, studies, and all the majors included. All right. To all our viewers, I thank you all so much for tuning in today with us. And please tune in tomorrow. We are going to talk everything about information technology. So,
IT.
yeah, yep. So, tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., I'll see you guys. And thank you, everyone who joined us for today. I hope you all have a good day. And thank you so much to all speakers.
Thank you,
All right.
Roshni.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
Have a
everyone.
good day, everyone.
Yeah, you
Okay.
too.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day. Be safe.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kevin.